What if I told you that a 500-year-old map, drawn on gazelle skin, shows details of continents that should not have been discovered until centuries later? A map that suggests someone, long before modern history, had knowledge of the entire world, including Antarctica, without ice. Could this be evidence of a forgotten advanced civilization? Or something far stranger? In 1929, inside the dusty archives of Istanbul's Topkapi Palace, a strange discovery was made. Scholars found a fragment of a world map, created in 1513 by a Turkish admiral named Piri Reis. At first glance, it seemed like just another old map, decorated with sea monsters and sailing routes. But when researchers studied it carefully, they realized something shocking. The map showed the western coast of Africa, the eastern coast of South America, and even part of Antarctica, drawn with uncanny accuracy. But here's the problem. In 1513, no one in Europe was supposed to know these coastlines in such detail. South America had only just been partially explored by Columbus and his successors. And Antarctica. That continent wasn't officially discovered until 1820, more than 300 years later. So how could Piri Reis have mapped it? The admiral himself left us a clue. On the map's margin, he wrote that he had compiled it using older source maps, charts that he claimed dated back to the time of Alexander the Great. Some of these sources, he admitted, came from ancient civilizations that were long gone, and others, astonishingly, from maps captured from Christopher Columbus himself. But even if Columbus's maps were used, that still doesn't explain the Antarctic coastline. And here's where things become truly mysterious. When scientists compared the Piri Reis map with modern surveys, they noticed something unusual. The Antarctic coastline drawn by Reis didn't match the icy outline we know today, but it did resemble the landmass hidden beneath the ice. Geological studies suggest Antarctica was ice-free more than 6,000 years ago. So was Piri Reis copying information that came from a civilization that lived thousands of years before recorded history? Some researchers believe so. They argue that the Piri Reis map is evidence of advanced seafaring cultures, possibly even an unknown global civilization that existed in prehistory and left behind fragments of their knowledge. This idea echoes Plato's tale of Atlantis, a great culture lost to time. Could this be another clue? Of course, mainstream historians dismiss such claims. They argue that the map is not perfectly accurate, that distortions are natural when drawing curved geography on flat parchment, and that what looks like Antarctica might simply be South America stretched too far south. But if that's the case, why do the details align so closely with modern cartography? The mystery deepens when we consider that Piri Reis was not the only one. Other ancient maps, like the Orontius Phineas map of 1531 and the Bwach map of 1737, also depict Antarctica without ice, in ways no one of their time should have known. It's as if fragments of a global knowledge system kept resurfacing throughout history, just enough to challenge our assumptions about the past. Some theories suggest these maps came from a lost library of Alexandria, an archive said to contain records of civilizations far older than Egypt or Greece. Others go even further, suggesting that extraterrestrials may have passed this knowledge to humans long ago. And yet, the Piri Reis map remains the most compelling piece of evidence. Even the US Air Force in the 20th century studied it, reportedly concluding that its Antarctic details were eerily accurate. Think about that. Military scientists with access to satellite data taking seriously a map drawn in 1513. So what does this mean for us today? If the Piri Reis map is authentic in what it shows, then our history books are incomplete. There may have been civilizations with advanced navigation, astronomy, and geography long before the rise of Greece, Egypt, or Mesopotamia. Civilizations erased by time, leaving behind only whispers and maps. Perhaps it's proof of Atlantis. Perhaps it's proof of something even greater. Or perhaps it is simply an unsolved puzzle, daring us to look deeper. But one thing is clear. A single fragment of gazelle skin has forced us to question everything we thought we knew about human history. And maybe, just maybe, the truth is still hidden, waiting for us to rediscover it. The Piri Reis Map is not just ink on parchment. It is a message from the past, a riddle that refuses to fade. Do you think it proves the existence of a lost advanced civilization? Or is it just coincidence and clever guesswork? Share your thoughts below, because the more we question, the closer we come to unlocking humanity's forgotten story. And if you enjoyed this journey into the mysteries of the past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me next time as we unravel another enigma hidden in history.